Hello and welcome to another vlog with me, George Wham. It's been a day of casualties at the China Open today. You don't see this too often, but Judd Trump, Ding Junhui, Mark Williams, John Higgins, Barry Hawkins, Ryan Day, all been beaten today, and it never ceases to amaze you, snooker sometimes, even in best of 11s. The upsets come, and say nobody's safe at the moment. Looking at the outrights now, Neil Robertson's is short at about 2-1 for the tournament. I think it's a rancid price, to be honest. I'm pleased that I tipped up Stuart Bingham yesterday at 14-1 for the outrights. He's about 5-1 now, and he hadn't even played. So he'll be happy. Judd's out of his quarter. Mark Williams in Dinger out of his half. You've got Peter Ebdon tomorrow. He's been in the last couple of times. Quite fancy Bingham now. I'm even more solid on him, I suppose, than I was yesterday. So that's what happens in 24 hours. It can all look really rosy for a player if the draw opens up for him. So that was good news. You look at the quarter bets that I've done. Stephen Maguire came through comfortably today. He was tipped at 15-2. He's about 9-4 tops now for quarter two. He's a favourite now for that. He's got Anthony McGill tomorrow. Ben Wollaston, I tipped him at 22s for quarter four. He came through 6-4 against Ashley Carty. He plays Andrew Higginson tomorrow. He's odds on for that. And obviously his little section Ding's come out of it, so that's quite good news for Ben. Then my third quarter fancy was Hossein Vafai. I tipped him at 40s at around about 8-1ish now. He's got John Higgins' conqueror, Joe O'Connor. Tomorrow that'll be an interesting game. So that's looking positive. Obviously, the patent today was let down by Gary Wilson, but overall, I can't grumble. I was very pleased to see Lu Ning win at 11-4 against Barry Hawkins in a decider. And they don't normally win for me, but obviously Gary Wilson was 3-0 up against Wembo, so for him to lose, it was a bit of a hard pill to swallow, but it's a good profit at the end of the day, and I'm happy that I tipped two good winners at 9-2 and 11-4. Just one that just got away. Going on to tomorrow's games, my tips coming from the match between Sam Craigie and Ali Carter. I'm going to advise Sam Craigie to win minus 1.5 frames handicap, which is a 9-4 shot with Bet365. Craig had an absolute stonking win today against Ryan Day, which has cost Ryan Day his place for the top 16 at the Crucible. He's going to have to qualify now, and he was scoring really heavily. He's such a precocious talent. I actually tipped him for the Gibraltar Open in the last tournament, and he didn't turn up for his match, and he was apparently out on the piss, and that was very disappointing, because obviously it was a tournament I think that was there for winning, and as much as he's not had a great run in a ranking event in his career, that looked a perfect opportunity, and it's only a matter of time till he really stamps his authority on a tournament. And that was a cracking starter match for the Geordie, Sam Craigie, and tomorrow he's got Carter. The reason I quite like the minus 1.5 is he's had 12 wins this season, Craigie, and in 11 of them he would have covered the minus 1.5 handicap, and one of those 12 wins came against Ali Carter at the German Masters, where he won 5-2. So he has lost previously against Carter. I think he lost in the decider 5-4. And I can't remember what the year was. Probably only a couple of years ago, but the most recent one, 5-2 win for Craigie. Of Carter's 13 losses this season, 10 times he would have lost minus 1.5. So the stats back it up tomorrow. Craig has had quite a competitive season. He's the only time he's been sort of stuffed really was 4-1 to Mark Selby. In every other match if he has lost, it's only been by either two or the one frame in a decider. Obviously his opponent Carter got to the recent World Grand Prix where he lost to Judd Trump in the final. He's obviously in good nick, but he struggled in his first match against Kurt Mafflin. He won 6-5, and Sam Craig is a similar player to Kurt Mafflin. He's got loads of ammunition. For me, he should be higher in the rankings, he's a really, really class act. He's as good as anybody in around the balls from the lower ranks. And it's bad to call him a low-rank player because he really, as I say, he should be. He's a top 32 player in my opinion. He just needs to get his attitude better. I think his safety game needs to get a little bit better. But once that's all blended in, he's a quality player. And I'm quite sweet on him tomorrow against Carter. He opened 13-8 with Paddy Power for this match, and that soon went, and now he's blew across the board. He's about I think he can get 6-4 in a place, but mainly he's about 11-8. But I just thought the 9-4 on minus 1.5 frames looks the value. I'm also going to cover, and like I did today with Stedman, on Craigie to win 6-5, which is 15-2 with William Hill. In case he does win the match and it's in a decider. And obviously it happened today with Stedman. I fancied him to beat Dale minus 1.5 and he won 6-5, so I'm not going to make that mistake again. So just to recap, my selection for tomorrow is Sam Craigie minus 1.5 frames on the handicap, 9-4 bet365, and also a tiny cover on him to win 6-5 with William Hill, and that's 15-2. And good luck, and hopefully we'll have a winner, and enjoy the snooker tomorrow. See you again. Bye.